All right, hello everybody. Nooblish is live. All right, so see that beauty over here? T1 Explorer. That's where we're gonna be taking today to nullsec and lowsec. Mostly lowsec. This is the plan, because from what I'm getting is it seems like a lowsec is giving away more stuff. There is more earning possibilities, which I want to take advantage of. And the only reason why I go to nullsec is because I actually do have quite a few. I think not quite a few. Couple keys. That's all I have. Do I have any of that selling? Yeah, let me do a quick housekeeping here. These items here I actually finally manufactured in after I did one of the superior caches, sleeper caches, as well as one of the standard ones. Got a bunch of those what do you call it, storyline items. Not a storyline, it's called something else, this green stuff. Do I have any of those selling? Oh, they're pretty expensive. Yeah, whenever the item is super expensive, I don't want to throw too many of those on the market. It will take forever to sell. Let me see what's going on with my sales orders. Yeah, usually I'm doing it on outside of the stream, but right now, since I don't think there is like too many people, have a little bit of time to take care of that stuff. Just change the orders a little bit, because you gotta keep in mind I've noticed that the most sales are taking place 199. Most sales are on a weekend. People are playing like crazy. Even though I don't see too much sold since yesterday, right? What's on my... Oh, did I sell Bastion or no? Oh, armor plates got sold, right? Let me double check. Yeah, that's good. That's why I like to actually manufacture the item that I'm getting from the sleeper caches, because it's pretty profitable. So 45 mil rate. Okay. Alright, the Bastion will be sold. Yeah, this is the annoying part about being trader. If you have hundreds of sell orders or buy orders, it takes forever to go through every single one of those and just changing the pricing. So 473. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe people are selling the super expensive stuff to make it profitable, but I think every ISK counts. And whenever I see an opportunity to sell something over 1 million ISK, I call it, it's okay. So yeah, you can see that some of these prices are pretty gouged out, but it's because the skins are more expensive in MR, and I try to take advantage of it, and most of the time it works, but you actually it takes a while. It takes a while for your stuff to move. So, but you know, the thing is, I don't have a time to actively play throughout the week because of work, at least for now. And but what I can do is occasionally log in, change the, or maybe I should change my orders. 3226, and that's fine. You know, not all my stuff is like super expensive to sell here, but actually monitor the prices for Jaguars as well as Wolf, this Minmatar frigates, and they're selling okay, because I think not Jaguars, it was Wolf, which prices between 26 millions. At some point it just jumped to 36 mil, and I sold a bunch of them. I wish I would have more to sell, but had like only 4 or 5 of them back to back. And then when I build enough to make a profit out of it, the prices came back to normal. I'm like, damn it. So you can never predict whenever some big buyers will show up and buy in bulk. So that's why when I change my order, it's not necessary will be the lowest price. It will be just like over here. It's just an example. I'm selling it because I have a bunch of those Ibis skins, and you see how 599, 700, and somebody just put this low ball price 111. I'm not gonna be matching this, so I'm leaving it as it is. Some lucky guy will buy the cheap one, and then they will get to me. So a little bit of patience. That's not the main stream of income, and so don't stress out too much over it. So market takes a lot of patience and time. It's probably not the most entertaining part, But since it's the beginning of the stream, I just want to get it over with right now, and then we'll move to the fun part, which is flying to nullsec, Metal Elemental, see how much money you can make out of those containers. Then we'll jump to low sec, just to want to compare it. Because I think low sec would be the optimal for me, since see, null sec so gives a possibility of bubbles, which makes it easier to get caught, and this is something I want to avoid. So let me just take care of a few more orders and we'll get to the fun part. By the way, how many of you finished up the Winter Nexus? I was pretty disappointed, to be honest, when I saw the extension. There is nothing really promising. It's no longer a possibility of the, you know, some extremely expensive BPC to be dropped. No, all that is just for 75 plaques at the end. I have 300 more points to go. Of course, they didn't count any extra, because as soon as I achieved 1050, I was doing more sites, but none of those points get counted towards that scale. So what is the good? Perseverance Expert System I don't care about. 100,000 skill points, that's a good one. Perseverance skin, yeah, so it's pretty much just a skill points and plaques. There is no longer a lottery to get a Titan BPC, just like with Crimson Harvest. You probably remember. I don't know if anybody got that Moloch BPC, but there was a lot of interest because of the, even with a low chance, people were still pay attention to Crimson Harvest. And from what I remember, that's probably the funniest. Shoot, should come back to it. That Crimson Harvest was probably the most fun event lately, because of the chance of the drop. You've always been expecting something. No, I'm not gonna lower it that much. Oh, I also have to switch the clone. Have a mid-grade Asclepian implants, but this one, obviously I'm not going to be taking it to the null sec and low sec. Alright, good for now. Oh, hold on a second. What did I sell since he has a shield booster? Megatron Navi. Megatron Navi. Well, yeah, let's sell one more. Hecate and Deimos. Huh. I didn't see it was sold. Hecate And Deimos. Deimos, there you go. Anything else? Prototype. Onyx. Shit. No, Onyx. Okay, seems like that's it. See, Jigsaw sells it for like 86,000 Deimos. In Amor, over 1 million. And I know it's not much for the experienced EVE player, but it's like little by little it just piles up. Alright, so let me switch the clone. Where's my... Okay, it's on Paragon. Should I jump there? Can I jump there? Yeah. Okay, so we're taking absolutely clean, no implants. I actually have a cheap implant. That's called Zor. Let me go get it a little quick. And I think it's time to go. Fleet. Complete. Okay. All right, where's my... There you go. All right, a little bit... couple things on fitting, so you know what exactly I'm flying with. It's you know, I think it's a 6 mil altogether, right? It just because of the cargo, it actually gives a little more on the pricing. And I know my cargo seems crazy because I have all this crap. I just like to travel with something. I took scientists, 2 security guards, tobacco, wine, holoreels, food and drugs with me. Just to have fun. And yeah, I think these keys, the filaments, will be enough. The null sec. Yeah, I will take a couple keys for the null sec, just to maximize my profit. And as soon as the timer will be done, if we're not going to be potted before that, we'll jump to low sec. So yeah, nothing extraordinary. It just you see on my rigs, there are small gravity capacitor upgrades just to have a better scanning capability. And of course, in the low slots, I'm gonna be taking a warp core stabilizer. So I'll put it online. I took some drones with me, but I don't think if whoever is seriously trying to catch me over there, especially in the nullsec with bubbles, there is no way I get away from him. Yeah, I'll try to line up, you know, overheats the micro warp drive if but usually it doesn't work, you know. If they catch you, you're done. So I think we should go. And oh, there is something going on in Aquarius. Holy shit. 2,600. Yeah, there is a time dilation over there. I think it's a Phoenix coalition is losing their keep star over there, and there is a big battle going on. And if I'm not mistaken, they are, yeah, and they're in the metal mantle staller. So I'm gonna use the nullsec jump filament. I hope I will not end up in Aquarius. Yeah, because with the time dilation over there, and that's not gonna be fun. Yeah, I think we're ready, right? Nullsec. Oh. Shoot. Sorry, one more thing. I knew I forgot something. Remember that implant I was talking about? The Zor implant? It's only 10,000 ISK, so I don't care about it. It just... nobody will buy it anyways. And I forgot, what does it do? I think it's just extending the cycle of your warp drive. Or afterburner. Or both. Let me see if I remember correctly. So Zor's custom, you see 13,500. That's all. And what do I have with this? Yeah, 10% to afterburner duration, so it even makes no sense, but I'm still gonna plug it in. Just why not? Yeah, let's go. Sorry. A little bit of a hiccup. Yeah, even though they did extend the event, but they did not extend the boosters. So the boosters expired on January 8th, and I wanted to use... there was some boosters for scanning specifically. And unfortunately, it's not going to be available for me. Will I be able to launch the filament within 117 kilometers from a POS? Well, let's see. Can we, oh, more than 1,000 kilometers away. Okay. Let's jump to another.
Warp drive active.
I think from asteroid belt it should be no problem. Yeah, 1,000 kilometers. from Celestials or from the objects. So what about here? I'm a little bit more than 100 kilometers away. Will that work? Okay. Oh, now it has a timer. I forgot. What's the timer, by the way? Well, it's not too bad. All right, null sec. Oh, you actually have to freaking... Yeah, it doesn't do it automatically for you anymore. Okay. It's not too much going on. And by the way, where are we at? Stain. Stain? Stain is a pod express. That's another name for Stain. Alright, well, I see Helios on grid, and hopefully it's just another explorer just like me, trying to make a living. Dang it. It's gonna be... It seems like it's gonna be a little harder than I was scanning it on Odysseus, right? Yeah, no shit. Ah, that's gonna be painful. And I am 102 and 0.7 on total value, with bonuses 156. Right? Do I count it right? Yeah, anyways, I'm trying not to do it today for profit. I'm more, you know, I want to progress the event scale. So that's gonna be the focus mostly today. Oh shoot, did I mess it up? Dang it. Okay, let's go check this out. Yeah, unfortunately, if I see somebody on the grid, you know, since I'm nowhere near PvP here, so okay, it should be good. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Am I good? Alright, so the first one. 5 mil. Okay. What about extra container? Let's see what do we have over there. Oh, I gotta claim the reward, I forgot. There's the key. What is going on? Why do I have this moon miner stuff? No idea. Let's get rid of that. So 8 mil altogether. 5 plus 3, that's all we have over here. Okay. Yeah, at least there is nobody around. Find one more spot. I'll go there. Yeah, trying to pay a little more attention to my surroundings.
Drive active.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Have relic site here. Is it stained relic site? Is it Sancha? If it is, we better go check it out. .4. Alright, let's check the Sancha Tower real quick. Is it what? Yeah, Sancha Relic Site. We'll definitely check it out. Why it's not opening? Okay, well, I don't have any. Let's take a look at what's that Sancha relic is looking like. Oh, I forgot, I actually have a cargo scanner too. Maybe I should check the containers before. Ah, sure. Somebody cherry-picked the site. Why it takes so long? Weird. Isn't it supposed to be like whenever you have it picked, it's supposed to become available to go there? Okay. Why would they leave that? I'll pick it up, no problem.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, you see? I have to double click it now in order to get to it. That didn't happen before. $13 mil, we have a booster. That's good. Yeah, and I'm ran out of keys. I had only 2 keys.
Warp drive active.
Okay, we have one more signature here. Or maybe more than that. I wonder how much money was in that relic site if the only container left had freaking... What was it? 5 mil? That means the rest of them were like super expensive. Yeah, to be honest, nothing crazy. What I see here is somewhere between 2 and 5. You know, sometimes you have 13. By the way, Helios, do I have that skin? I don't. Looks pretty. I think I'm gonna activate it for my account. Yep, I'll keep that. Oh, there is one more signature after this one. Where is it, by the way?
Warp drive active.
6.5. Oh shoot. Fuck. Look at that.
Warp drive active.
Before I even reacted. Man, that was quick. God damn it. Yeah, actually should have stayed probably. Yeah, as soon as I saw him, he pretty much already attacked. Okay, well, you see how that goes. I think he's like a sensor booster
Warp drive.
because he insta-locked me and just gave me freaking 1000. Yeah, and he got 17 mil. Alright. Okay, he's already. Yeah, for a split second I thought he is pilot self-destruct. Yeah, let's do the self-destruct. I thought for a second that he was arriving. No, he actually insta-popped just next to the container. Alright, well, we progressed a little bit. We have Perseverance Expert System. Let's redeem some. Yeah, by the way, were you able to get all the prizes here? Because I skipped a few days, and that's why all I have left is only one. So tomorrow I'll get this Brummel Spark Metallic, which I really don't have any use for, and this Wingstorm Satana, whatever that is. 20% afterburner. Okay. Yeah, next time I will not even warp away. It just I was like so focused on this freaking breaking the container. Alright, whoever joined and didn't see, I just got popped by a freaking Loki who was hiding at Null sec, and it's in Stain. And to be honest, I knew that. I would not travel between the systems here. I wanted to go to low sec security instead, because Stain is always like this. Alright, let's wake up. Well, I'll tell you this, since I was ready for this stuff to happen, I already have a ship here waiting for me. Have only one. I didn't know it's gonna happen on the first attempt, but you know, I didn't want to go to Aquarius because of the time dilation that is taking place over there. Nullsec, I'll probably... Should I take it with me? I don't care, yeah, I'll take it. By the way, let's do one more Zor. Maybe this time it's gonna bring me some luck. Zor, there you go. Plug in. Alright. Next probe. Different color. It was Glacial Drift. Yeah. It was Glacial Drift over there, and now I have something else. So this color, that is what I just lost. And now we're flying on biosecurity responders. Alright, this time we go to low sec. Because to be honest, I don't see anything impressive in null sec. Except there is always a chance to get bubbled over there. Even if that freaking Loki would not be like super sensor boosted, there still was a chance of, you know, the Sabra could be there as well. So let's use it. Let's see where we're gonna go. Oh, I forgot to. Yeah. Low sec at Hanit. They didn't. We were not thrown too far away. By the way, how busy the system is. Pretty busy. So low rate, yeah. Damn it. Jesus. It's a lot of activity going on. But as much as it could be an obstacle, just the same, it can be a benefit for us. Because nobody will pay attention. I would expect people will be more busy with killing each other instead of focusing on T1 frigate explorer. Alright, slowly but surely we're at least progressing on our winter Nexus. Wow, there's a lot going on. Yeah, for some reason, even though there is no much of a difference in the scanning power, it's still... Like, it seemed like on Odysseus I was able to scan down a little easier. And the difference is minimal. I had 104 over there and 102.7 on probe, which should be not really that much of a difference. Let's see if we get any luck over here in the low sec. 8 million in the very first one. Why not? Maybe I should have brought this the keys, the encryptors, for low sec with me. Right, if we get potted, that's what I'm gonna go fly get. You know, pick up from the
Warp drive active.
from a Mars station. Yeah, that's just a wormhole. Damn it. Hmm. Vexer. Okay. It's another wormhole. What about here? Yeah, that seems like a relay I'm looking for. By the way, do I have a Vexer skin on this account? I do not. It looks pretty. It's a wormhole. Yeah, so I'm gonna activate it. Combat sites. And there's so much trash. Should probably get rid of some of them. So, ignore. Ignore. Yeah, whoever's playing here, they're not paying attention. They're busy with their probably combat sites or either fighting with each other, because there's a lot going on. Who cares about the little T1 Explorer? Okay, we're getting close to this 100,000 skill points,
Warp drive
which
active.
I would really enjoy. Yeah, whoever just joined, we're doing the low sec Winter Nexus. We just got our butt handed to me. I just had my butt handed to me to freaking at this at nullsec stain. So yeah, they call it, whenever you get filamented to stain, it's a one-way ticket most of the time. Okay. What do we have over here? Combats, I don't need. How far am I from... Okay, 21 jump from Amar. I was expecting to be a little closer since it's a Khanit. Usually it's not too far.
Drive active.
Hope nobody's hunting here. $7 mil. You know what? So far, I'll tell you this. It's you know, it's a little bit more rewarding. The containers actually have a little more loot. Which is weird, you know, you would expect more from nullsec than lowsec. But somehow, this is just not the case. What about buzzard? Do I have the buzzard skin? No. You know, a bunch of new skins. Oh, actually, True Sancho Thermal Energized Membrane. I'll find some use for that, even though it's not expensive whatsoever.
Warp drive active.
Huh. There's nobody at this part of the system. 14 mil. Combat site. Yeah, there is nothing else. So what do we have? Let's go further down.
Warp drive active.
We have 43. So basically we pretty much have more. We made more money in this low sec than in one system and Stain. Okay, not much going on here.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, there are 8 people around, but no idea what they do. That's probably wormhole. I have 2 more signatures, right? Okay. It is. Come on, any relays? That should be the one.
Active.
Let me get a little closer to it. Ah, damn it. It's a wormhole. I just level 2, that's why. So nothing in that system.
Warp drive active.
Let's go further down. Yeah, nothing extraordinary, but these boosters are pretty much making the impact on a price. It's only one more person in the system.
Warp drive active.
Why would that be the case? Possibly because there is nothing here. Yeah.
Warp drive active.
Tech Priest, hello, welcome aboard. Trying to finish up a Winter Nexus, the extended part. Oh! So, we got the valuable part for me. That's that 100,000 skill points. That's a good. So that would be nice to get extra 75. You're aboard. You didn't ask to get aboard. Well, you're aboard regardless. Look at what we have over here. I have like scientists with me, couple security guys. Thank you for following. I have some fun, tobacco, spirits, holoreels. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. So let me jump to another metal elemental storm. See. Yep. So I know how to keep. Yeah, I know what's people find attractive, right? Yeah, I always try to take something with me on board. Something, when people kill my ship, they'll find, what the hell was this guy was hauling around? So we just got Pod Express from Stain before this. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. So let's try to progress a little more on Winter Nexus. Because I have, how many points I have to go? So I am at 150. I need two more 100. 200 more. All I need is just a quiet system. You are a returning player. Welcome back. What can I say? How long I've been playing? Well, you can see 7 years, 11 months, 16 days. But obviously I did not play like back to back all this time. It's, you know. Yeah, to me it was like Eve was always like come and go, to be honest. But that's the beauty of that game. Yeah, so you have to agree. This is the beauty of this particular game, that's okay if you miss some time. If you have your skills, you know, you might not play, but your skills are training, and when you come back, you might be able to fly some ships that you were not able to fly before. And that's the beauty of this mechanics. So, Eve is forgiving. I don't need that. Alright, let me take care of the container a little quick to get off the grid. So, returning player, are you planning to do any Winter Nexus activities? That's a good money-making tactic. Oh, I have a skip skin. That's good. Okay, so you've done a little probably in the high security space. Yeah, see, what I'm using is a Tech 1 Explorer. Tech 1 exploration ship from Minmatar probe, which is, I don't care if I lose. The only thing of value on my ship is the cargo. Now, because at this point, how much stuff do I have? So I have 54 mil altogether. So let's go to Blood Raiders relic just to see what's going on there. Have a cargo scanner anyways with me. Take a look what the low sec has to offer. Okay, and it's untouched. That's good. Okay. Let's see what we can see. 403. Okay, let's go over here. At the same time, we'll do more scanning. I'll try not to cherry pick too much. So I'll put an effort to close everything. Or maybe not, depending on what's going on in D-scan. Alright. So 2.4 mil. Let's go to this one. Is it the one that I scanned before? With 400,000? I know, it's 300,000. Alright, since I'm already here anyways, let's open it up a little quick. Yeah, as I said, to be honest, I hate when people like do the cherry picking when they... Okay, so, oh, you started a new account. Did you use the link to get this extra 1 million skill points? Because if you did not, I have that in a stream description. And you know, on my previous streams, there is always a pinned comment. Take advantage of it, because that extra 1 million really makes difference. That's... Right, I agree. So the only... Oh, you've done it? Okay. For that new account. Good, good. I always remind people, like, take advantage of it. 1 million in the beginning really makes a difference. Yeah, and speaking of cherry picking, it is acceptable in dangerous areas of space, like whenever you're in a null sec and you see a bunch of people on D-scan. But when you're just flying around, it's just not nice to the other players. Ah, shoot. You know, as I was speaking, somebody took down the Nexus scanning. All right, no worries. All right, that side is off the grid. Yeah, there is nothing else left right here. Yeah. Okay, let's go further. Starting new account. Well, what are your plans are? What are you trying to do? Say, is there something different from what you used to? This metamorphosis. Okay, so you have 3 accounts active. That's good. I have only 1 Omega and have 1 more Alpha, but there's not much use to it except checking markets and stuff. One is a miner, another is fraud for the miner. And miner working on planet industry skills. Okay. What about that brand new account? Or it's one of them. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, usually whenever I watch streams, people are hunting down miners in nullsec. It just... I wonder what kind of protection you're coming up with. What can be done? What kind of ship is flying around? Or maybe one of those destroyers who are... Uh-oh. Let's go out away from here. Yikes. Metamorphosis is flying around. Yep. There is a cloak ship for protection. That's good. Yeah, mining for me personally was... I'm kind of missing the entertainment part, so I prefer exploration more. So exploring is really what I enjoy the most. But, you know, lately I start getting this, what do you call it, okay, call for maybe do more PvP. Are you doing other things? You're doing other things usually when you mine with a pacify, yeah. That's a good one. And other things, you mean PvE? Something... Any PvE activity? Yep. That's what I enjoy too. Like PvE, and that's why I had this Odysseys... Odysseys tried out not so long ago. Just exactly for that reason. Because this exploration platform allows you to do all the PvE activities and exploration activities. Because you can take Astero and some tactical destroyer with you. So no matter what HiSec has to offer, you have no problem taking care of it. And you're pretty much like a vacuum cleaner. Any system you go, whatever you find there, you can get through it. With probably only exception, DED sites 5 out of 10. It's probably doable, but gonna take too long. Oh, shit. Shit. Okay, I'm done. It seems like I'm done. Ah, you son of a bitch. So you're not here, but there's a goal. Okay, for goal you mean for to get the Odysseys, right? Faction cursors. Okay, guys, are you gonna be potting me too, or? Nah, they're just gonna leave me here. Alright, unfortunately I lost the ship. Yeah, to be able to, just to be where you want, not to be dictated. Exactly. You're not really set up to go on Null whenever you want the moments. You're getting your feet under the coming back. Okay. Yeah, getting into Null or any like corporation stuff and alliances, that's a commitment. And to be honest, even the frequent players are not really, you know, have a scheduled time or having the ability to participate in all call to arms and whatever the clan activities are. Shoot. All right, we lost second probe, but I'll tell you this. It seems like the low sec Winter Nexus is more profitable. There's like more stuff. It's just pretty much everything exploded. Oh shoot, man, I did not... I forgot to activate the skiff. That's what I lost. Yeah, that skin exploded. Alright, attempt number 2. Maybe the Zor implant is to blame. Yeah. Despite it's been like final days, because I think it's Friday, there is a lot of activity, and I missed the opportunity during the weekdays. So let me remove the waypoint. I go through them pretty quickly. Damn it. All right. We'll use another skin this time. Okay. What do I need? Do I have any of those left? No, I have just the prop module. Probably. Yeah. Nothing else left. Yeah, wormhole space is quieter and pretty profitable. If you know how to do exploration there, or if you know these little details on how to do mining, you know, especially with especially with you having a protection ship. That's definitely a way to, you know, that protection ship can do a like umbrella cover for you. You know, clear the rats from the site, and then all you have left is just pretty much getting the resources out. Damn, they're expensive. Oh, okay, you're in the process of learning. Yeah, that's entertaining. Yep. Trial and error, that's the way to do it. Alright. Alright, I did not get any profit whatsoever so far. But I'll tell you this. Low security is more profitable. Do the winter... Adicious, welcome aboard. Yeah, don't get you wrong, you'll cheat, look stuff up. Looking stuff up is not cheating. This game has so much to learn, so it's totally okay to go through like Eve Wiki and learn how to do things, or taking a look at YouTube and see what other players are doing. Yep. No, I'm not gonna do Sisters of Eve though. People are getting pretty snobbish. What do you mean about this game? They're like, whoever is expert in the game, trust me, more you know in this game, more you don't know. And people who are really pro, they know it better than anybody else, so they will never shame others for not knowing. Yeah, that snobbish part, don't even pay attention to this. At the end of the day, what is important is what do you think and what do you like about the game. Everything else is just, you know, irrelevant. Militants, let's do Temco. It is. It is a game, but yeah, these snobbish ones, they think they absolutely have to leave there some crappy comments and stuff, discourage other people. Yeah, don't pay attention to those. Let's do 2. And I'll have 2 more. Should we give a Zora implant one more chance? Plug it in. Alright, do we have everything that we need? Yeah. Alright, Odysseus. That's my 3rd probe. Because other 2 I just lost. One in null sec, I got dropped in stain, and another one in low sec. People are sitting in the cloak and just popping up out of nowhere. It's not like I lost a lot of ISK on it. I don't do it for ISK, to be honest. It's more for progressing the event. Where are we at, by the way? Yeah, especially on probe, because that's purely explorer ship only. There is nothing really, not much you can do. I've seen some people are doing like fighting herons. Like, more power to them. But so far it was RT Locky in a freaking in Stain. I'll show you. It went down. So I have this guy, RT Locky. So he pretty much one-shotted me. He didn't even like scramble or anything like this. Just one insta one-shotted. And another one is a bomber. Ooh. Where are we at? Black rice. Well, black rice it is. So let's see what we have over here. Yeah, I think it's a final weekend for Winter Nexus, and that's why there is so many things going on. People are going out of their way and sitting in this data sites. Waiting for players like me to show up. Let's not disappoint them. They're waiting there. They're impatient. Black Isle, I'm pretty far from home, right? Yeah, I'm way behind Jita. Alright. Let's see if we get insta-pop on the very first signature we're trying. I'll be probably running out of skins for probe by the end of today's stream. Shoot. Oh, come on. The very first one. Check this out. The very first one. Who is that, by the way? Astero. Did you have nothing better to do? Yeah, loot is better. Here's my observation. At least it was a short one, but you know we've done bunch of bunch of signature sites in nullsec altogether, and the loot over there is between like 2. I do have covered ops, but you know, obviously for Tech 1 probe, it's really, you know, it doesn't matter, because you will not be able to you will not be able to put that model on. So Odysseus, I was answering your question. So in nullsec you have between 2 and 5 million per container, and it seemed to be smaller than what you can get out of the lowsec. Lowsec containers like 8, 11 million, pretty good skins and stuff. Oh. Yeah, I should try that trick with a. So you mean micro warp drive and then cloak, and then get out of the cloak and jump. That's what you mean, right? Because you see, I was actually equipping the ships with stabilizers, and yet it doesn't help. You know, they always have they either have a faction. They have faction disruptor. Yeah, and you see, you have to be like super quick with this. And my slow ass is just not fast enough. But you know, that's how you learn PvP. At least you're right now. I'm on the receiving side, of course, but to me, this player-to-player interaction, because keep in mind, these guys are sitting there. He's thinking through every single move and every second what he's about to do. Unlike me, I'm oh, covered ops. Yeah, I do have a Stero, but here's the thing. All I lost over there is under 5 mil. Under 5 mil. And that really doesn't bother me. So let me get out some stuff what I don't need. I need that. Astero is expensive. Yeah, I don't want to risk my ship, especially with me being not fast enough. You're right, Heron is cheap, but the thing is, I have these probes manufactured already. I have like 50 of them just sitting in my dock. So, and I have a bunch of these filaments, and I don't care about losing some extra ships. Even though I gotta admit, they slow me down. Yeah, they slow me down because I wanted to progress a little more. Oh no, thank you. I know you're not trying to backseat. I appreciate the advices. Right, so it's not like I overthinking about, oh, what happened, how to avoid it. I know what happened. Honestly, it's me being slow. There is a way to get out, almost always. I just should have been a little bit faster and think through it. Because before probe, whenever I would fly to nullsec, let me pick another. Let's do this skin now. Whenever I would fly in nullsec for exploration, if only you could do thorns, build an Eve, they shoot you, they take damage. Thorns like in Diablo 2. Are you one of the old-timers like I am? Yeah, thorns would be good. Exactly, yep. Okay, couple more things. Let me throw on my ship. Where it's at? Where it's at? The filaments. Sorry, so much stuff. Maybe I should jump to nullsec again. But you saw these guys were able to. Yeah, but there is an auto-target missile that is capable of it, but the thing is, the damage is not that high. Should I take the nullsec one? Yeah, just in case. Alright, let me take some trash with me too. I'll be running out of scientists today. This is a science vessel. Let's take holorails. We're not gonna get any booze with us, but do I have drugs? Let's go take the crush with me. And one Zora implant. If I find it. Oh, there you go. All right, that's number 4, right? Would go to number 4. We did not bring a single ISK today. Oh, Jesus. Immortal number 4. Yeah, this skin. Let's take a look how lucky that skin is. Because so far, what skins? That's the one I have right now. This is the one I lost in nullsec before this one that happened right in front of you. And that guy, that from Artilocky, who insta-popped me in one shot. Yeah, I was saying we did not bring any ISK yet. The only thing I got is a. So we progressed a little bit. I got this 100,000 skill points, which I'm pretty happy with. And now it's just what, perseverance, skin, some painting or patterns, and 75 plex to go. At the end, if I make it to 75 plex, at least it's gonna be worth it, you know, losing all these ships. So we are in Minmatar space. Maulers. Did I do yo lad hunting to earn the Odysseus skin? No. To be honest, I did not know about that way to make that skin. So is it like a water stealer? Like these freight ships are showing up and you're supposed to kill them. Waypoint. To get the key out, and there is a chance of dropping something else. Oh, I did not know it. Sorry, 1 second. I think I lost the... Yeah, I didn't know about this. So all 13 types of these water stealers gives you Aurora skin. Yeah. Well, I don't like the Aurora skin, to be honest, on Rishas, or whatever, that shining blue, purple. We'll take a look at it. Hey man, good to see you online again. You got me really hooked in Eve. Plex ship. I'm glad to hear that. You even joined the actual player corp. Good, good. I'm part of the Frogs now and play Galmil faction warfare. Yeah, that's a great way to start, man. You're not losing time at all. Just had my first kill on the battlefield today. Man, that probably feels like adrenaline pumps and stuff. All this oxytocin and this happiness hormones. Good for you, man. So combat battle cruiser with a frigate. Oh, you killed combat battle cruiser with a frigate. That's a big balls move, man. Do you mind if I add you? Contact me. Yeah. Yeah, trust me, dumb moments, I just unfold this thing and I have the whole list of dumb moments. Yeah. No, that's worth it. It's, even if it's not a solo kill, that's still a kill, and that's a big experience. Plus, you're flying in the fleet. You know, learning from a pros. That's good. Yeah, great start. Great start. So you almost had a solo kill, and one of the flip. Okay, well, it's just the beginning, man. It doesn't matter. You'll have your solo kills. You have plenty of them. Shoot, there is really no cosmic signatures here. So far, you definitely recommend Ribbit for player looking to learn PvP. You know, if anybody asks me, I'll be referring them to Ribbit then. So, and go ahead and add me as a contact in the game. I'm not sure if did you, because I already added a couple people. Is there anybody around? No. Okay, that's great. That's great. Yeah, because now I see, you know, whenever people are on my buddy list, I see when they're in the game. We are Eve buddies, that's right. Eve buddies, that's correct. Ignore. That's not it. That must be something what I'm looking for. Yeah, losing 3 ships is just delaying. For your application, they screen by e-finances and ask about your welcome back gift. Oh, the 300 mil? Is it the one? Okay. Yeah, I was just happy to see somebody returning into the game. Oh, do they find it suspicious whenever this... Sure, no problem, because you end up with like half a bill, and that's a good start. Plus I think you mentioned that you had Astero in your backpack pretty much. So that's a great start. That's how it's supposed to start for people, you know, when you have time, so you can do a little bit of a commitment for the corporation. Absolutely perfect. Ribbit. I'm gonna look him up. Ah, did I screw it up? Yeah. Somebody just stole it. Man, there's a lot going on. Plus, you know, scanning for it on Tech 1 seems like a little bit of a... So yes, and I still have a Astero and Jita. Got killed after like 3 hours. Escape the way back to the gate camp. That was so frustrating. Frustrating that I thought I'd screw them learning PvP now. Learn game knowledge and besides escape exploration. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I think that should be... Let's align. Man. These signatures are vacuum cleaned too. Let's do some. SCC Secure Key Storage? What is that? Anybody knows? Is it one of the story mode sites? So only thing worries you first was losing access to Jita since that Kaldari controlled. There is only a market. Yeah, there are other markets. Yeah, try to find a way to bypass it, but you know, there are other markets, you're right. It's just, you know, trying to leave around them is a little, it might be complicated. Oh, I don't want to be here. I'm leaving this place.
Warp drive active.
Before they get... I have no idea what that... Some weird ass place. Glory to Amor. Exactly. That's where I am. I think it's the biggest profits of, you know, for selling. And besides Jita, after Jita, Amar is the second place on how busy that market is. .exe is third. Yeah, I lived in .exe for a while. But unfortunately there is not much going on over there. And the market is slow. You gotta find a specific product that is moving all the time. So yeah. And the fourth place is probably Rents and Heck. Yeah, for me it's definitely Amar. Yeah, a lot of people in the system and signatures are gone.
Warp drive active.
So you get basic frigates from Corporation for free and can get also cheap fits for Alliance. Yeah. Good for you, man. That's I'm glad it worked out. Suppose when you do solo exploration again, you will be let the haulers bring it to Jita. Yeah. Yeah, Eve is changing, and changing to the better. That's my personal opinion, but you know, I see there's a lot of quality of life changes. I mean, quality of life changes. Quality of life. It's a lot of. It's easier to step in a game now for new players. There is a lot of. It's more welcoming than it used to be. A lot of stuff on YouTube and online you can find. It's not as difficult as it used to be to find. That's what I mean. And because before I do remember it was a lonely, cold place. Yeah, and you're right. Much easier to play when you have a quick fun when you're part of the group. It actually applies to a lot of things in life. Culture seemed to be more welcome. Yeah. So 1 second. Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to local here. Autopilot is shit. Yeah, it is intended. You're right. Just so people are more vulnerable and they're gonna be more involved in the game if they cannot autopilot. Check this out. Yeah, at least 10 kilometers. Get to the gate. Oh shoot, what is it? Minotaur Operations Center? No. We don't want any of that. Sorry, I feel like I missed a lot of... So learning curve is still uncomfortable. Unclimbable mountain. It depends. If you're motivated, it just... This game gives you high rewards for spending time in it, in my opinion. And more time you invest, more things you learn, and you know, more sense of achievement you're gonna get eventually. Unlike if you're playing anyways other games, like I used to play a lot Grand Theft Auto Online, and I just lost that sense of achievement. It just constant race for more loot and more cars, and even though they adding new stuff all the time, it doesn't feel new anymore. It's like the same thing over and over again. And now I believe until Grand Theft Auto 6 will be launched, it's gonna be the same way all the time. Ignore. What do we have here? All right. Same here. I totally agree that it's more likely that it's gonna be launched much later than they're officially announced. The GTA 6. What the hell? Where is it? Why can't I catch it? Do I miss it again? Yeah, and it's gonna be released on consoles. You're right. Yep, I'm PC gamer as well, and I'm definitely not gonna be buying console. Yeah, I've heard the conversation that the pricing will be, they're gonna be the first game to be sold for over $100 US dollars. I'm not sure about in Europe, probably 100 euros as well. What the hell? I cannot catch this particular signature. Should have been available by now. Okay. Yeah, what do you think about the AAA games for $100? All that for... even though me and you are not buying it for $100, the fan base are so big, and people are so much of a, what do you call it? Take-Two have a good grip on them. And this $100, trust me, they were analyzing it. We don't have a shortage of good games, but there are... Yeah, there are not that many games which can replicate Grand Theft Auto. And there are a lot of good games, though. Longer video games exist, more that's true, but that didn't bother Rockstar and Take-Two at all. I mean, compared to how frequently they used to do Grand Theft Auto before and what happened after Part 5. As soon as they launched online, they just realized, hey, we can make money forever out of that. And, they don't care.
Warp drive active.
They don't care. And by the way, the original fans who were with Grand Theft Auto since Part 1 and 2, like myself, were like long time gone. We're either not playing as active or do not make as much impact in in a gaming industry as a consumers. So, and the kids today, they're just spending mommy's and daddy's wallet money. They don't care. If I would spend $100 on a game when I was teenager, I would probably spend the next freaking couple weeks without food. I completely fucked that up. Oh man. Yeah, I messed up. Yeah, that's it. Did I explode it? No. $100 for a computer game. And by the way, not only you're buying a game, there's also a subscription they're selling to you. That's another reason why I would never buy a console now. Screw this subscription-based stuff. 17 mil. So we are at 53 mil. Should I make a rule for myself that whenever I'm at 50 mil, I have to go to high sec and drop the stuff? Because every time I'm around that mark, somebody shows up and freaking pop me. All right, let's see what else we have in this system. Final Fantasy 3 for SNEs cost $70. That was in 90s? I think I totally missed it. And just like all this franchise or Final Fantasy, really not my type. You know what I used to play back then? I mean, not in 1990, of course, but there was a game named Homeworld. I remember I enjoyed that a lot. That was my introduction to computer games. Or at least like space related. Because before that it was Fallout Part 1. And I think one of my next games was Homeworld. And then they came up with the Homeworld Cataclysm. That's another awesome game. See, we have 12, 17, 15. You think I think you kind of got it. That's what low sec has to offer. At null sec, no, it was like between 2, 3, 5 mil. 8 was, I think, the biggest one. Yeah, gankers are really ruining it. Yeah, everywhere I go, and you see their status. They're like flashing pirates. That's what they are. I'll try one more signature. If I get ganked over here. Screw it, we'll do it again. Why it got so quiet all of a sudden? Oh, I gotta restart the music. One second. Daredevil. 42 mil. 42 mil. It's because of the Daredevil skin, I think, right? I'm about to check this baby out. Daredevil. No. So what is so... Oh, the extended brain freeze, and I think... Yep. It just... Should my stupid ass take it out? Daredevil. Look at that. Not my favorite, though. The favorite is over here. Well, I think the original Serpentis is okay, but the Spirit is just a beauty. You know what? I'm gonna activate it before I forget. And now, do I okay, There is nothing else left, right? Yeah. Let's secure our stuff. Because, you know, Adicius, you're like 100% right. That pays for the probe. Let's pay for our probes at least. The 3 that I already lost. No, don't go too far. And if I'll be too far from Amar, I'll just drop it in one of the stations and we come back again. Oh, we're 38 jumps. 38 jumps away. Jita, Wangisi. And I cannot jump for 15 minutes, right? Let's go to Jita. Why it says 16, 15, but I'm not able to go there. It's like 20 something. Weird. Vikamia. Nah, I'm not gonna go to Vikamia. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'll just drop all the loot
Warp drive active.
in this Nartura warehouse. We'll scan around in high sec for a little bit, see what we can get. Oh, I wanted to fix the music rate.
New Year.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, it got quiet all of a sudden and I totally missed that moment. Alright, so select all except... Because we're still taking garbage with us, right? I think all the keys, scientists, holoreels, crush. Yeah, it's hard to point what exactly did I make. What's the most expensive stuff? Okay, so it's pretty much these shards. They're like piling up. Then I have a brain freeze extended, 25 mil, and good old boosters. That's still February, right? What does it give me? Speed bonus. Speed bonus sounds okay. Capacitor recharge time. By the way, I know if I get potted, that brain freeze will not be reset. But what about other boosters? Are their effects is gonna be gone? I think that's the case. All right, 100 mil. We got our today's fun paid for. Eventually I'll come back here and just pick up all that stuff. The first lucky skin. The Explorer, right? Yeah.
Overdrive active.
I didn't forget anything, right? Just a bunch of filaments. Not that many signatures, I might say.
Overdrive active.
There's only one. And that's definitely not what I'm looking for. Early 90s game was $70. You know, you made me curious now, because it's that seems to be pretty reckless pricing, very aggressive marketing. Oh. Hold on a second. Remove.
Overdrive active.
Because I think if you take beginning of 90s and just change the $70 counting in inflation, that would be probably almost $200 by today's standard. Or at least 150. Triglavian forces. Huh. Should I be scared? I have like minimal positive standing with Triglavians. I don't think they're gonna be killing me on sight.
Overdrive active.
It was higher than other games, and others games cost 49. 49 back then, or 49 right now? Because I would believe 49 right now, but freaking 49 and $70 back then, that's pretty expensive, in my opinion. At least when I was a kid, I would never be nowhere near that type of entertainment. You know, nobody would ever buy it for me. $49 back then. It is huge amount of money for back then. Even by today's standard, $49, that better be a good game. Because usually how I buy the game, how I purchase them, I don't buy them when they first available. And I usually wait for like they call it Cyber Thursday or freaking Black Friday and New Year's. I bought so many games on Steam during this sale period since last November. I have like all that stuff lined up in front of me. Can't wait. Oh. By the way, what's inside? 2 million. See, that's pretty standard for high sec. We have between 1 and 2.5. Between 2 and 5 in null sec, and there's like, I'd say between 5 and 15 in low. That's what I've noticed so far. Yeah, definitely low sec is the most profitable one, but keep your eyes open, because there is a lot of hunting, especially now, final days of that event, weekends. There is a lot of they're hunting like crazy. But all it takes is maybe one good quiet system with a bunch of signatures for you alone to pick up, and you'll make your over 100 mil right there if you are in low sec, and whatever you lost, you'll have compensated, unless you're flying in Astero, of course. If you're flying in Astero and you're slow like me, you're gonna be losing ships, then you'll need more than one system to clean up. $310,000. How about that? How much time we have left? 3 minutes. 3 minutes and we'll jump to low again. Perseverance skin. Okay. Progressed a little bit. It's just I can care less about Perseverance skin. What it looks like, by the way. Yeah, go ahead. What's the suggestion? Open up for the offers, so... Anyways, I already paid for my losses. It just... Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I was actively skinning around as I was going. Oh, you mean going? But you see, I'm on a high sec, that's why I don't really care. But by save point, you mean like pointing out at another Celestial or Stargate where you're supposed to go and just click aligning? That's what you mean? So this way, if somebody pops up on a grid, you just... You're gone. No, no, it's I'm a little relaxed because yeah. I was a little bit more cautious when I was scanning on Odysseus in a high sec. Yeah, maybe yeah, I should get away from there to just one more logistical step. Okay, our timer is gone, but we'll go check out one more high security relay, and we'll jump from there to low sec. Yeah, that's a good habit actually. Doing the same thing. Oh, Astero, what's up, buddy? So, low sec 1. Will I be able to activate it here? Yeah. Hey, Astero, do you want to jump with me? Nah. No, Jimmy been playing around for like since 2010. I'm pretty sure he knows what to do in a low sec. Okay, where are we at? 10 people in a system, nobody's on a D-scan. What can that possibly mean? Are they all setting up the trap? Probably. Oh, by the way, I gotta change a few things around. Oh. Remove. Man. It's a little hard to... Let's go a couple jumps. We have a relic site. So 1,240 have 110 to go. What is it? Sancha.
Warp drive active.
Why not? Don't we have a chance to get these armor plates? Sometimes you just need to chill though, so I get it. Oh, first one empty. This one... Man. Let's take a look at another site. So it's these two, right? $1 million. Okay. I'm not even gonna spending any time here. I'm just leave it unattached.
Active.
Untouched at all. Let's go for the relay. probably should have scanned for the next one, but I want to concentrate on this one quickly. Ooh, 80 million. 80 freaking million. Let's do that. Dang it. Please don't screw up. Nice, let's go. I need just a little bit more luck. There you go. $80 million. And we are get the hell out of here. Where are we at? Yeah, let's go. Let's freaking go. 80 mil, 80 mil. Oh, it's all because of that Pure Lance. 66 million Pure Lance. Level 4. That's the reason why. That would be a shame to lose it. So I'm yeah, I still have a timer. 10 minutes timer. I'm gonna be looking around, see if I get same luck. But I think this level 4 Pure Lance already worth securing. Just getting in high sec out of here. By the way, I have like quite a lot of those boosters, but I never use them. From all these events, they're just piling up. I don't know, maybe one day I'll be more active in PvP. That's where you can take really good advantage of these super cool boosters. But 66 million per one is a...
Warp drive active.
That's quite pricey. Dang it. $6 mil? Oh. Should I close it by accident? Got the rewards. No, that's probably just a wormhole. Yeah, 80 million is probably the most expensive container I found so far in low sec. And keep in mind, after I've been scanning a lot in a high sec, and there was quite a, I think, couple super expensive containers. One was also 80 million, and I forgot what was it, probably a skin. And there was one more for a little over 200 mil. There was some component to do the skins, which I usually don't do. Alright, one more.
Warp drive active.
I wonder if people are using it as an end game. You know, doing all these skins. Since you need plaques to make them. Mm-hmm. Another 6.5.
Warp drive active.
Oh, damn it. Stop, stop, stop. Where are you at? Ah. Okay, we are at 1,270. 80 more to go. And I have 96 mil in the cargo.
Warp drive active.
I forgot, what was it? Just a wormhole? I think so. $6 mil. Oh shit! Get the fuck.
Warp drive active.
Can we please go? Yeah, despite you're like, even I'm using the stable. Oh, Manticore and freaking Loki. Yeah, Manticore and Loki. Yeah, you see the theme. It's like Tech 3 cruiser and one of the bombers. And they're leaving my capsule here. All right, well. Another 100 mil lost, right? Well, not lost, we just didn't make this money. Will I self-destruct if I'm moving? Yeah. Easy come, easy go, exactly. But we're getting close to actually get our 75 plex. And 75 plex is what? Is it half a bill? No, I already moved to nullsec. I'm in nullsec right now, and I think this is the part of the reason why they didn't pod me, because they did not. They did not want me to. They did not want their security status go down. What do I have here? Oh, it's another claim. So I think losing my ship is a PvP activity, which this air program counts towards. I'll take that. compensation. Did I have anything of like? Oh, it was expensive. Oh, and it dropped for them the Pure Lands. Lucky bastards. See, they were able to save it. Yeah, Air Courier has a, not like a mission, but there is a, it's like your PvP activity. You're supposed to damage other Capsuleers, or you're supposed to lose ships and stuff. So that's how it is. And by the way, let me claim some of those prizes. Oh, am I still estimated by type, please? Huh. That's interesting. Why can't it move this? Alright, don't matter to me. Aren't we supposed to get some sort of boxes? Because there were prizes. So this stuff goes to this container. And let me activate one more ship. So that was 4, right? That was 4. Let's go to lucky 5. Deep dive 5. We'll change, first of all, let's do this. That's also a beautiful skin, right? Good enough. Now I need to purchase. That's the proper kill rate, yeah. Buy all. Okay, don't need that. That. Yes. Everything else we will buy. Feels like I forgot something. Ah, just the probes. That quadleaf I actually had it. But that's okay. It worth nothing.
There is already something in that location.
What? Okay. It bugged for some reason. Huh. What surprises me, I cannot leave the site even activating stabilizers. It's either these guys are using faction scrambler with a scrambling power of 3. I think that's exactly what's going on. Alright, I'm going through scientists pretty quick. Security. Yeah, Scrambler. If they use Disruptor on you, you can your MWD can be activated. With a Scrambler, no. That's it. You're not moving anywhere. Yeah, I don't even bother with getting anything in my drone bay, because by the time you're like reacting, it's all gone. And but it's a science vessel. You should have scientists on them. By the way, did he survive? Let's take a look at that. Scientists. So Militant's dead. You're going to need the brain trust. Right. So 551. We'll get a couple of those. Yeah, poor scientists. They're sacrificed in the name of science. Mm-hmm. I don't even remember where did I get them from. Yeah, that's something we learned today. Cannot survive explosion in a vacuum. Since you're a capsuleer, we're like invincible. Welcome to the Club of Immortals.
Warp drive active.
Alright, let's go for it one more time. Hopefully, we'll be able to complete it, because I need that 75 plaques as a moral compensation for what happened to me today. Mm-hmm. So, low, there you go. I wonder if it's gonna be the same region. Oh, Connie. Of course. That was the first low sec that I tried after I got exploded in null sec, and that did not go very well. That's fine. So Kronos and Shuttle on D-scan. What else do we have? "22 people in the system. Yeah, this low sec hunting is really going successfully for these guys, at least with me, because I don't know what I can do to prevent it. I've seen some people taking PvP Heron into sites like that and actually give a, do a good pushback on these guys, but If there is a bomber and T3 cruiser, good luck with this. The only chance you might have is against Astero. Remember that Astero that popped me? But with T3 cruiser and bomber on a grid, good luck. Dang it. Well, at least there are a bunch of signatures here. Hopefully I will be able to clear some.
Warp drive active.
And I think probably it would be wise to wait for the timer, you know, that 15 minutes timer, and just jump to the high sec. See if it can be saved. At least earn some extra money. Okay, 7.2. I'll take that. If nobody will appear from the clouds again. Shoot. Let's go there. Brain freeze, overclocker. Not bad for the first one. Damn, I'm pretty far from it.
Warp drive active.
Wrong. Wow, it's a lot of stuff in this container, but all of it is what? 600, I mean 6 mil, that's it. You go, die. Man. That container did not go very well. What is going on? All of a sudden it just seemed to be very complicated. Found it. Man. Oh, did I forget to claim the reward?
Warp drive
Should pay attention to this more. Another 6 mil, but the container is full of stuff. Where is it? Okay. Should have scanned this one first. Well. Alright, we have 20 million cargo. Yeah, but you see, you're limited by timer, and I really don't want to just sit on one spot with even with 100 mil in my cargo. Should I, stay in one place for 15 minutes? What the hell? What do we have here? Almost 9 million.
Warp drive active.
Why it's not disappearing? Okay. Gotta wait. Guys, this is weird. I'm just noticed that when you fly, you warp somewhere, and you have one of the, let's say this gate is pre-selected. By the time when you stop warping, all this like approach and warp within and jump should be activated. No, see, I'm long time stopped. I'm just sitting there and waiting, and it's not activating. In order to activate it, you have to reselect it, and then it starts, you know, starts being live. But before that, it's grayed out. That's not how it used to be. It's either glitch or is it some sort of an late update. But whatever it is, I don't like it. It's supposed to be activated automatically, like appear, not being grayed out. Whatever the commands are available, they should pop up available as soon as it is available. As it becomes available. Not, you know, that reselecting stuff. Because you probably saw me now selecting the container twice. That's like double clicking all the time when I'm at the site. And first I thought maybe it's because I'm at Null, or what could be the reason for this stuff? Because just yesterday it was just fine. Let's go to the Wingstorm. And I think, yeah, this particular that system has done. See? I have to select it again. Now it appears as available command. Hopefully... Yeah, hopefully it's just a glitch. And it's gonna be... It can be fixed just by restarting. Yeah, no, I noticed it right away and I thought, is it because I use what do we call it, a warp stabilizer? Maybe it has a side effects because it kind of affects your ship. But I don't think that's... Okay, next time we get potted, I'll double check it with another ship. But I think maybe it's just my client problem. No, it's over there. So 38 mil. 315. We're 35 points. 35 points to go for 75 plex. Nothing.
Warp drive active.
Somebody died here. Oh, yeah, I remember there was some glitches with Crimson Harvest as well. No, you know what? The storm sight's getting in the way of normal gameplay. Yeah. I remember... Oh! No, rookie ship, I don't... Not gonna be dealing with this. I remember arrived to a standard sleeper cache in one of those metal elemental storms, ice storms, and it completely glitched out because it had an animation that the sleepers already arrived and they kind of released the clouds, which is supposed to instantly kill me. And I was totally ignoring it. I was just flying around and without getting any damage. That was weird. So, okay. Oh, there is nothing.
Warp drive active.
I think I'm in between. Yeah, but it was not funny when I arrived there, because first time once you hack into the system, no, it was hacked. It was hacked. Somebody already opened up the gate, and I was like, okay, I'm still gonna check it because nobody's on D-scan, and I jump over there and I see the clouds. First thing is clouds all over the place, and I'm like, how many seconds do I have before I explode? Because I arrived right in the middle of one of those clouds. So I warped off, and then I realized, you know what, there was no damage done to my Astero at all. So I decided to come back with my wraps on and everything, and there was no damage, no matter how close you get to those slippers. Exterminator Cloud, yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, because I think it's designed to kind of not insta-kill you, but pretty quick going through everything. All the armor, all the shield that your ship has. Because I think it was a standard sleeper cache, so the maximum you would take there is probably Stratios or T3 Cruiser. T3 Cruiser can get into a standard sleeper cache, right? Because the cruisers can get in. Yep, so Tech 3 cruisers. But not so long ago I've seen the video how the guy on what was it? T3 Caldari cruiser Tango. He was doing Tango superior sleeper cache. He tanked this archive room like a champ, like without any problems. 19 mil, okay. It's probably because of the skin. I've seen some ship skin in there. Huh. What? Should be here. Oh, for God's sake. Jackdaw. Uh-huh.
Drive active.
Why cannot? Because I actually have a Jackdaw Glacier glacial drip. Yeah. It's one of the available ones. It's pretty. It's probably not very expensive at the moment because the market is full of all these glacial drifts. So I'm gonna hold on to the skins. Glacial Drift and Crimson Harvest, and probably within like 3-4 months I'll put it on the market. Oh, there is one more signature here. Okay.
Drive active.
Shit. See, again, I have to keep clicking it until it finally appears. That's annoying. Okay. Again, container is full of stuff, but it's only 6 mil. That's all. Well, should be happy with that too. Aye.
Drive active.
Oh, by the way, the timer is over. So let's see what we can get from here, and maybe we should secure the stuff. 64 million in a trunk, plus the Jackdaw skin that's pretty unique stuff. At least, you know, in my opinion. whatever T3 skins you get, I think it's like there is always a chance to sell it pretty pretty high price. What is it? Oh, okay, yeah. Because for a second I thought it was something else.
Warp drive active.
See, Helios was flying around. Scan. He's probably about to show up here. $14 million. Skiff. That's the same skiff that I lost already today. Skiff skin. Skiff skin.
Warp drive.
You know what? I'm not gonna be... Ah, man. If I would use that skin back then, I would have this one for sell. For selling. It's pretty. You know what? I'm gonna take it. Even though I'm not planning to fly barges, it's just that particular account I'm using for collecting as many skins as I can. Alright, we are at 78. You know what? Let's get out of here and do the quick securing the stuff. Yep. $78 million. That's fine. See, again, it's supposed to appear right now over here that it's supposed to be available to activate. No, I have to click it again. And only... Cycler. Amar. Oh, I'm actually pretty close to Amar. Let's go. We're only a few jumps away.
Active.
How close we are to our... I'm at 1345. You know what? I should have scanned that system, and maybe we should complete one more. Yeah, 5 points to go. I might as well just finish it up over here. Relay. Yeah, this time I have to hit the relay with a snowball, because I already tossed a snowball in like NPC and other capsuleer, that good stuff. So I already took advantage of it, and then after that's done, it asks you to use it on relay. So maybe instead of salvager, I should have taken the rocket launcher for fireworks. Yeah, but I knew I'm gonna complete it today. That's why I was not super desperate on like trying to squeeze every single point out of every opportunity. But the 75, because I think I have just I have to enter exploration site. That's it, and I'll be good to go with 75 plex. I just don't want to get suicide ganked by somebody as I'm sitting here. Yeah, let's go.
Warp drive active.
I'll arrive there. I'll take a look inside. Yeah, nobody's here. No Odysseys around to lick my cookie. Oh, claim. There you go. We should be done. 2 million. It's my 2 million though. Because at 2 million, that's what I have, that's what I needed to get to 80 million in the cargo. Yeah, no, that's Terror just arrived. No, buddy. No. That's my 2 million right here.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, that's a little... That's a shame that I lost that Spear Lance, level 4. But that's okay. As we arrive to the base, I'll show you how many of those boosters I have stored, waiting for its turn. It's a good thing it doesn't expire, because otherwise I'll be losing this money all the time.
Warp drive active.
Just like this Winter Nexus boosters. I lost... I sold most expensive ones. But I was counting that I'll be using more boosters that are used for scanning. And I was so busy working that I missed like 2 or 3 days in a row playing. And
Warp drive active.
so XQZ, thank you for the information. I really appreciate it. Oh, by the way, let's claim Plex.
Warp drive active.
Ta-da! Does it go to my wallet right away, or I should claim it from a... No, it's from here. Home station. Yeah, it's actually getting deposited to the wallet right away. And all of a sudden it's it just point me to the new Eden store. Nah, I'll skip. Speaking of aggressive marketing.
Warp drive active.
So where is that tier Regiv? Tier Regiv. 14 jumps away. It's 14 jumps away if you go in through Become, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, eventually I'll probably send my Synesis, under 2-second Synesis there,
Warp drive active.
and we'll get the stuff out. But to be honest, I'm done with the Winter Nexus. I'm so done with it. It was less fun than Crimson Harvest. Oh, asset list? It's because it's clean because I move the stuff around. I don't want it sitting in one place. And besides, it's technically it's just a Mar. Jita is only, I have like a couple ships over there, and things whenever I have a, what do you call it, contracts, stuff for contracts, because usually whenever you buy in contracts, it's all end up in Jita. That's how to 30 plus systems with stuff in them. That's how I used to have it, but I hate to you know, open this up and it's probably going down and down and down. So at some point I had to move it. Right. So it is junk. Most of it is don't have any value. You were doing something and then you stopped, and now it's just sitting there. Because for me, it's mainly I have everything in the Mar. Jita is only a few ships and contract stuff. Then Langisi, that's where Sisters of Eve system is. That's where I have my ships for level 4 runs. And this Sakikanin, or whatever the name is, this stuff, in order if I decide to proceed with the Cosmos missions for Kaldari, which I actually wanted to do at some point. Because I know every character has a... you can do Cosmos missions only once. For that one, I made all missions for Cosmos missions for Minmatar. I think I did all or almost all of them for Galente. And I started doing for Kaldari. I got to level 2. That's where my standings were allowing me back then. But right now I can go up to level 5. I just have to find time, because it's pretty interesting stuff. The Cosmos missions, they're like lore-wise, they're really taking you to places. There is always like a story behind them, some little remarks about the lore, and usually at the end there is they give you pretty good BPCs along the way, and some implants. But also there is some super expensive stuff at the end, at least for the guys who's just beginning. Okay, I have a guys link. Thank you for info on Kick. I already have it, because it seems like there are some bots. It doesn't seem like it's really a live person or just going around and sending everybody the same message. But if it's just the buying bots for the views, I'm not interested. That's just not my style. Alright, welcome home. One probe made it back on its own. No Pod Express involved. No. Let's do... Sorry, a little bit of a housekeeping here. And then we'll go further. So that... By the way, what do you guys use carbon for? I bet there is nothing really you can do with this. I already have like thousands of it. Yeah, that's item hunger. Yeah. Now, this trash. $30 per. Oh, okay, so you can only sell it for only sell it to NPCs. Okay. Yeah, at least I have a solid confirmation on this one. So let me drop this to Hanger. And now, as I mentioned, oh no, not this one. I wanted to show how many boosters I have altogether for all the events. Okay, it should be here. Let me show you what I was talking about. It's all that stuff right here. So it's 1 billion, 1.75 billion just in boosters. And oh, you know what? I had only 4 Pure Lands, level 4. So yeah, and they're like appraised at 66. Yeah, so eventually I want to use it all. What Pure Lance is giving you? A turret damage. Okay, so it's a damage. What's the buff? 9%. Not bad. Alright, have a crazy idea. Since these filaments are working, what we can do is absolutely reckless flight. And I'm an expendable pod as well. So why don't we take this beautiful Koroks to PvP? And trust me, when I say PvP, it's yeah. Let me clean it up. So what I have here is scan resolution script. I forgot what did I put it for. But anyways, that particular Koroks is good for you see, you have like extra boost on the armor, and by controlling, if you're within the range of 10 kilometers, you pretty much spider web whoever is in front of you, and then obviously, you know, you scramble him and try to go through their tank before they can get through yours. See, and I already have a team over here, team of expendables. The Slaver, Militants, bunch of drugs, Slaver Hound, Scorch Javelin. What do I have here? Javelin. So 23 kilometers, but I need to switch it to, yeah. What I'll do is I'll fly to Nullsec again. I'll take the filament there, have a quick pod express, and we'll call it a day. We'll see how that experience gonna go. Maybe we'll have some fun. Where's my filaments? I keep skipping. There you go. Okay. So let's take a couple Null. And Probably one high sec just in case if that Corex will be lucky enough to survive the brow, which I doubt. Yeah, shall I take more rockets with me? Scorch, right? Yeah, let me get extra 1,000. That looks good. That's Scorch Javelin. Scorch Rage. 584. Yeah. Anyways, what the... Just want to show you what's on that. Nothing special. It's barely over 5 million. Let's go get some. Yeah, I did not plan this. I just decided to, since I'm already losing ships today, maybe I will have a little bit of a revenge, just to get that steam out. If I'll get potted again, no problem. Now, so that's the 23 kilometers, 357. What if I change it to Rage? 13 kilometers. Script. And the script is so you can lock them faster, right? Targeting. All right. Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? And since it's a null sec, I'll just start shooting on sight whoever I see. So 13 kilometers max, but I should be close to them anyways. Let me change it to, let's say, 8,000. Yeah. Buzzard and Astera flying around. I'll probably switch to players. Average players in space. 1, 3, 10. Let's go there. I'm sure I'm not gonna make it there, but we'll give it a shot. So F1, 2, 3. I don't even know who lives here. Don't care.
Warp drive active.
I don't see anybody. Because the idea is just to pick a fight. Really don't care how it's gonna end, but I feel like I need to do some damage. Even if it's not gonna give me anything. No wins. It's not too many people though.
Drive active.
Oops. My bad. I'm going to dead end on purpose, just to find some people. And man, I was expecting to have a little more.
Warp drive active.
What is that region, by the way? Paragon Soul. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm far from home. Some bubble would be nice as well.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'm not checking the any combat sites or you know, no signatures at all, just because you know, it takes too long to scan them down, and then when you get there, they're already gone. Come on, anybody?
Warp drive active.
Anybody's home? It's supposed to have like 10 people in that system right there. LX5K. LX5KW. Who are these people, by the way? Genesis Brothers. Okay, there is a wreck. Okay, well, there is something is going on around. Where I'm at, by the way. Did I get to this system? No, not yet. Okay, I'm pretty sure they're just sitting in citadels.
Warp drive active.
I know there are also a ESS sites where you arrive there and you can actually steal people's money, some percentage of what they were farming. So 15 people in this. Which one? LX5K, the one that I arrived to? By the way, I never stole money from ESS. I wanna see how that's done.
Warp drive active.
Current system even bigger. Okay. Let's take a look in the middle of it, if anybody is busy with anything. Uh-huh. Oh, bunch of Stormbringers. Yeah, there is nothing my Korx can do. Except gets blocked. Yeah. Beta jack. So, but anyways, the ESS, how do I have to go through agency, right? I think. Agency encounters. Factional. No. Pirate. Because I've seen people like using agency to find this ESS and actually checking for... Hi again. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm about to finish it up anyways. What I do here is I'm actually looking for a fight. Doesn't matter which one. And if anybody can help me, how do I... On the overview. Right. Some PvP fight would be good, but I don't have it on the overview though. It's not a navigation. There is like Sovereignty Hub. What it's called? Encounter Surveillance System. Desolate Asteroid Belt. Encounter Surveillance System. Yeah, let's go there.
Warp drive active.
But I don't have a prop module. Because I know that's what it's supposed to be used in order to get out from there. But that's fine. Ooh, who do we have here? Malediction. Hey. Oh. Damn it. I will not be able to catch this guy, right? Too far. Aye. Damn it. He's running away from... Yeah. No, he's 19 and I can do only 10 kilometers. Yeah, he was there positioned pretty good. And I cannot even get to him. Well, maybe someone else will show up in a second, so I can... Let me switch to Rage, since I cannot really do anything to this guy. But whoever is about to show up, at least I can bounce him a little bit. Yeah, because he's flying so fast. What? Yeah, 4,500 meters per second. Okay. Let me stop my ship. Oracle, Deluge. Is anybody about to arrive? Yeah, because I have like 23 kilometers range for my rockets. Should have take with me something what can fly a little further away. Ooh, Vagabond. I know. What the hell? Why I cannot? Oh, I'm on this guy. Damn it. See? Speaking how embarrassing that is. Yeah. Yeah, and I barely do any damage on this guy. And he's already flew away. Yeah, well. I wanted to give it a shot anyways. Corks. Alright guys. I had to touch it. You see, once you start losing ships, you cannot really stop. You wanted to move on. So actually my aim is do more of this because it's fun. You know, what did I learn right now from this guy? Malediction. You cannot catch this guy, and in order to do some damage to him, you need long shooting rockets. And even then, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be resisting it pretty good because his speed was 4,500 meters per second. What's your explosion speed should be? So I have a bunch of ships, and I think we'll be trying to take any like not expensive ones, and have some fun. That's the plan. Yeah, it's good for today. I'm a little exhausted with this winter Nexus. I don't want my eyes to see this freaking snowflakes anymore. I want to avoid this area of space. So have some plans where we're gonna be going with my family right now. So thank you guys for sticking out with me. Hopefully it was not boring today. And I promise you it's gonna be more fun later because I'm about to start the embarrassing PvP path for me. Yep. Thank you for the company. Yep. All right. Nooblish out. Thank you guys for sticking out, and take care. See you.